Demeter, the Greek goddess of agriculture, traveled the world to bless plantations and be revered. Rituals in honor of the goddess took place in the woods dedicated to her. But in one of these rituals, while the devotees made offerings in the woods to honor the goddess provider, the ceremony was interrupted by the cries of a group of rude woodcutters. "Leave this forest immediately. I want that wood for my new palace." Erysichthon, a rich and powerful nobleman of the region, was famous for not respecting the will of the gods, and he started cutting down the forest consecrated to Demeter. The greedy nobleman was amazed at the beauty of the consecrated oak. "Knock down that oak, then use the wood to build the most beautiful furniture." The woodcutters hesitated. It was believed that the dryads lived inside the sacred oaks. They were the nymphs of the forest protected by Demeter. "Give me that axe now!" When Erysichthon struck the tree with his sharp axe, blood flowed from the open crevice. Hidden by a hood, a mysterious figure tried to peacefully prevent that barbarity. "How dare you bring down a forest dedicated to Demeter? No one else will touch these trees, under penalty of suffering a terrible punishment." "This forest is on my land, and I will do as I please." The tree cut down took the form of a nymph lying dead on the ground. Behind that hood was not an ordinary woman, but the goddess Demeter, who revealed herself with all her fury. "You dared to destroy, kill, and desecrate that which belonged to the gods. So, you will pay for your crime in an exemplary manner." Terrified, Erysichthon and his servants ran away in a panic, but they became the target of the goddess's curse. The nobleman arrived at his palace, breathless after a long run. Still, he was happy to have escaped unharmed from the goddess's fury. After the escape, Erysichthon was hungry and asked the servants to serve him his meal. At the table, the nobleman attacked the roast chicken as if he had never eaten in his life. After devouring a whole chicken, he ate the remaining food on the table. "I want more. Bring me more food." The butcher brought a whole piglet. As soon as he approached the table, the lord grabbed the little pig. Tired, Erysichthon went to his room holding the little piglet leg, but something sinister seemed to be chasing him. While he was sleeping, he received a visit from the demon that personifies hunger. The sinister being attacked Erysichthon's stomach, making him feel an endless hunger. The nobleman awoke frightened, feeling an unprecedented hunger. Erysichthon demanded a great feast to appease his hunger, and his servants gave him all the food available. But his hunger was not lessening, and at every dish he devoured, he said, "I want more!" Erysichthon devoured all his flock, and his fortune diminished with the purchase of more and more food. The process continued for several days. Erysichthon lost his entire fortune. "I want more!" The one who had once been one of the richest nobles in the region was now begging in the streets for food. His beloved daughter found her father in the streets and tried to help him. But, driven mad by hunger, he sold his only daughter as a slave so he could buy more food. In captivity, Erysichthon's daughter prayed to Poseidon to get away. The god turned the young woman into a donkey, and in disguise, she managed to escape. The daughter met her poor father again, ruined and hungry. The kind girl, in her equine form, believed she could help her father. Erysichthon, in tears, recognized his daughter's loving look on that donkey, and crying, caressed the animal's face and said, "I'm sorry, daughter of mine, but I want more." Poseidon felt sorry for the fate of that kind young woman and turned her into a butterfly. Free, she flew away and never met her father again. Without any income and starving, Erysichthon returned to the sacred forest of Demeter, where everything had begun. He prayed for forgiveness, but the goddess ignored him. The poor man, desperate for hunger, sat down under a tree and began to devour his own foot. He spent the night using his body as food. The next morning, there was nothing left of him on earth.